Hey everybody, this is Ostuni, and this is a channel update. I haven't done one of these in a while, and in fact, I've kind of been on and off as far as my attentiveness of my own channel. Not really because of a lack of trying or anything like that, just sometimes, people need a little bit of a break because people are people, and you do something for so long, you just kinda, get a little tired. So you slack off a little bit, but the thing is that you always come back to it, and that's what I intend to do here starting very, very soon. I intend to get on a more consistent upload schedule and everything like that. And I wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update as to what is going to take priority on the channel, and what is coming to the channel in the very near future. So as far as what's going on right now, you guys can pretty much guess at what's going to happen. I want to say right off the top of my head, Devil May Cry 5. I'm in a very fortunate place with that because that series has been wrapped for a while now, so I intend to just keep on going with that until I've exhausted all of those episodes. Kingdom Hearts was a little bit more complex. There were just a couple of worlds that particularly just kind of weighed down on me, specifically that debacle with the Toy Story world and Frozen's world, particularly with a couple of segments in there just weren't very fun. But I do intend to finish that up. Another reason that kind of doesn't show up too often, or there are severe delays between episodes, are because I typically do longer episodes of that, and I find that game a little bit more taxing. Not necessarily in a bad way, well, besides the few sections that I did mention, but you gotta remember, I did 3 episodes of the Pirates of the Caribbean world not too long ago, and that was an hour and a half for me. So just consider that whenever you're doing it. Consider each length of each episode as a gauge to, like, why doesn't it come out? It's like, well, I'm having to do that each time. So, yeah, it adds up. It really does. Super Dragon Ball Heroes World Mission, I do intend on continuing that. I'm pretty soon, I'm going to have to start actually recording for that again, because I've had a nice backlog for a little bit. Whenever I start that up, I'll actually have some of the cards from the free update, the free Broly movie update, and hopefully by the time that also comes around, maybe we get some news of some more expansions and stuff like that. I know they're coming, it's just they're taking their oh so precious time giving us some more info about that. Another thing that I want to do, I just don't know, like, I'm gonna have to get a backlog of everything if I'm gonna do this at all. And that's the series that has given me so much and that I want to do. I can't really give you guys a good enough reason as to why I haven't done it, because there are mods from friends that I want to check out and everything like that, and that's Xenoverse 2 Parallel Quest with Mods, the game that gave me my OC pretty much, the channel mascot. I want to do it, it's just a matter of finding the right time to come back to it and finding the right motivation, finding the right handful of mods to do at a time. I'm not going to say that it's not going to happen. I'm just going to say don't expect a timetable on when that's going to come back. But it will, I promise, it will. So that's pretty much what's going on right now as far as the channel, because I can't really go too far beyond 3 games at a time. That gives me a spot for one consistent show, which will probably be Super Dragon Ball Heroes. They'll have an episode coming out every single day, and then one show to come out on one day, and then another show to come out on the next day. If I do too many, one series will fall drastically behind, or even 2. So that's the reason why I have this kind of rotation set up. And as you guys know, I don't really upload on weekends because I need a day to record and to render things. So logically, it's gonna be the weekend. But I think 5 days a week with 2 or more videos most of the time, I think is pretty good. And like I said, I plan on being more consistent in the near future. But for right now, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of some information that you guys may be interested in. Particularly what I'm going to be doing probably for the next 3 months besides those games. Because, like I said, Devil May Cry is wrapped, which means there is an end. So, that end is coming, and by the time that that ends, hopefully I'll be able to start something up. So let me actually take a look at this. I haven't specifically looked at this before I started off, so I have an idea of what I have planned, and my grandmother's dog is getting really fucking loud up there, so whatever. Okay, so first things first, next month, June, the only game that's coming out that I have even a remote interest in, and it's not even that big a one to be honest, but depending on where I am as far as episodes and everything go, I may try this. Super Mario Maker 2 for the Switch. It could be interesting because, I mean, it's probably going to bring back the craze of people just playing levels, rage levels, all sorts of stuff. And I wouldn't necessarily mind doing that. I kind of missed out on that whenever the first Mario Maker came out, and it's something that I really wouldn't mind doing again. There's a fly on my monitor. Ooh, almost got it. Almost got it. But that's pretty much all there is to June. There's not much. But I think next month we actually have some good stuff. Oh, yeah. One possible game, one very possible game, and then one event. Some of you who follow Dragon Ball content may know what I'm talking about. Dokkan Battle's 4-year anniversary. I am going balls deep on the 4-year anniversary. I will be doing polls for just about everything that you could imagine. I gotta get my legendary Super Saiyan 4s, Goku and Vegeta. I gotta try and get LR Baby. I'm gonna be doing all the special little events. Probably doing some analysis, possibly, because with a lot of those LRs, it's possible for me to make a lot of interesting teams now, because I'm in a pretty good place. But after I get those guys, the floodgates will just come right on open as far as what I'm able to do in Dokkan. So you guys may be actually seeing more content after that from Dokkan, because I've been wanting to do stuff like team builds and everything like that for a while. It's just one of those things to where I just need the extra bit of time, so I'm going to try and, like I said, get a decent enough backlog, and maybe I'll do some of those a weekend or two. But, oh, somebody liked one of my videos, hooray! Another game that I may do, and this is June that we're referring to, is, let me make sure I get the name of it right, Fire Emblem Three Houses. Yeah, that explains about how interested I am in it. No, not really. Fire Emblem is a series that looks pretty good to me. I've just never gotten into any of the games for a extended period of time. The last one that I tried to get into was one that was for the 3DS. that once again tells you how invested I am into it. But I may try that because it looks like a really good game. I'm getting to be more of a fan of RPGs as I go along, especially on the channel, because RPGs, you can kind of sit back and you can actually provide commentary, whereas in action games, it's a little bit fucking harder because, you know, you're trying to pay attention to what you're doing, what bad guys are doing, and everything like that, and actually still trying to entertain you guys. But yeah, that's pretty much it for July. Now for August, let's see. Ooh, that is very, very peculiar. I don't have anything planned for August, but there is a game, and it hasn't been confirmed as of this video. And it is a game that I didn't expect really to occur. It's not even a new game, it's actually a port, but apparently they're adding in like a whole bunch of stuff, and that is Yu-Gi-Oh! And it's coming to the Switch. It is a, it looks like it's going to be pretty much the game that was released on PS4. Then it was re-released on PC, but now it's being released on the Switch. But the difference is that it has much newer and updated cards from the most recent sets, including the Link monsters, which I have personally never played with. But then again, I never really got into the Pendulum monsters either, so it would be a new venture for me. And plus, I love Yu-Gi-Oh! Always been a fan of it. I've always come back to it, seen what's going on with certain cards and everything like that in certain sets, and seeing how certain things have evolved, so it would be nice to kind of get back into that in video game form. And once again, it's technically kind of like an RPG to where I can actually give commentary throughout and not be distracted by a lot of action going on screen at once. But another game, and this is actually even looking forward beyond 3 months, but I did want to say I will be playing Borderlands 3. I will be playing it on PC. I know that a lot of people are really peeved about certain things as far as the Epic Store exclusivity and everything like that, and that's fine if you want to be if you want to support Steam, or if you want to support it, or if you want to support just Borderlands coming to Steam as well and everything like that. But here's the thing, I don't necessarily have a huge dog in that fight. I want to play the game, so I'm going to play the game on whatever platform will allow me to play it. So that's pretty much my opinion. I don't have a strong stance one way or the other. I'm going to play the game whenever it comes out, and I'm going to play it on PC, because that's what'll probably give me the best performance and everything like that, and it is super convenient to slap together and edit and everything like that as opposed to console. So that's pretty much you guys' update from me for right now. So if you guys are new, don't forget to subscribe and put on notifications to know when episodes come out on a pretty regular basis. I've been trying to really hammer in the importance of notifications, because I am definitely learning about, like, I learned about that a couple of months ago. It's so weird that, like, YouTube requires you to actually press yet another button to confirm that, oh, you are in fact actually interested in this creator. It's like, yeah, that's why I pressed the subscribe button. Oh, but you need to press this other button. It's like, I thought that's what, you know, I pressed the subscribe button for, because I was interested, and I was like, well, that only proves that you're a little interested, but this will actually show you that you're super interested. So yeah, it's dumb, but it really makes a difference, because it's the difference between you actually getting a notification on your phone or your computer or something like that to let you know that somebody has actually put something out, as opposed to missing out on a lot of potential episodes of not just me, but anybody who you're a fan of, honestly. It's aggravating, but I think as long as people, like, hammer in that I don't think it's too big a deal. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like or comment about, maybe you guys know some games that I'm kind of forgetting about for August. I just haven't seen anything that's actually made me go onto my phone and put a reminder in there. So I might be missing out on something for August. If you guys know of anything, let me know. I'm not opposed to playing older games either, but it's one of those things to where I would want to know if people would actually watch. But yeah, that's another story for another time. Maybe I'll make a full-on video for that. But thank you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. This is Ostuni, signing off. Grrr.